living life, we having fun. And you know what? I love so much about life, it's all about having freedom. That's why my man name is Freedom. Live life, enjoy life, have fun, and love your brothers.
My most favorite number is 0. So we went from 6 to 9 zeros. Capital 9 zeros. And when we're Floyd, he does the 5-0. Knock out, straight up.
Monday.
That's right.
Dreaming of something that I want to own. I don't like it, so I just buy it and cut the dream off and think of the next one.
Show me loving. I need your loving. Cause I'm drowning in something and I can't come out. Just show me loving. I need loving. Me, myself, ain't enough. Expecting a thought to a crushing heart. I want you to know how bad it hurts.
For me, money is the only riches that I have. No, please. I'm damn rich, spiritually, physically, mentally. You know, I have so much ideas, so much spiritual power.
I am heavily rich. I am goddamn wealthy because of wisdom. I can stand with, the only time I have pride is when I stand under the shelter of the mightiness. I can say it, that I am wealthy. My wealth is endless. Because even when I die and go, you will see that this moment I shared with you has been shared with other millions of kids. And there is an impact that is transcending, that is traveling. I came as a walking memorial. I changed the grounds. I changed the landmark. I changed your streets. I changed your roads. I changed your lifestyle. I made you more hungry. I stopped you from getting angry. I made you jealous, but I woke you up.
Okay, well, my inspiration for getting into business started from university, where a friend of mine, with myself, we started a cleaning company in London, where we used to clean construction sites. And funny enough, that's where the passion for construction and real estate started from. So as a result of that, I was engaging with a lot of developers, a lot of contractors. And I just thought to myself, wow, this is something I really want to get into. And that's how I got into the real estate market. I went ahead to start my own company in Ghana in 2014-15 with my family, Empire Concrete. And from there we got into construction, real estate management, and that's how it started.
So all of this business inspiration came from when you were living in the UK.
That's right.
Would you say that your stay there changed your life?
Well, yes, I had a lot of exposure in the UK. And I mean, I come from a lineage of a lot of strong business entrepreneurs, so I was fortunate enough to learn from them. So some inspiration also came from my family as well. But I think the exposure into getting into business, starting to do things myself, started from the UK, yes.
So aside construction, real estate, what are some of the sectors of the economy? Because you're a businessman. In the video that we saw, you seem to be interested in lots of business. What are the sectors of the economy that you're interested in?
Well, the energy sector is an area that I'm looking at very closely because everything you see around us is subject to the fact that some power generation system is running that's given us light, which tells us the importance of energy in our sector. And if we want to have an impact in Africa, industrialize Africa, we need to start thinking of how we can be sustainable in terms of our energy supply. So I'm looking critically at that sector. I set up a trading company as well to bring in commodities, rice, sugar, and all that. So that's also another area.
How old are you again, if I may ask?
I'm old enough.
Old enough, to do all of these businesses.
Yeah.
But you left Ghana about 10 years ago.
10 years ago, yes.
From when you left Ghana and now that you're back doing all of these things, do you think that as a country we have developed enough?
I think we have moved forward, yes, but there's still room for improvement.
So much more.
So much more, absolutely. So there's a lot that we need to do, and that's why entrepreneurs like myself are pushing the agenda to make sure that we create more opportunities, create more jobs.
What does the next 10 years look like for Kojo Jones?
I think for me, I would like to create more opportunities, and the reason why I got into business is to create employment and have an impact in society. And I would like to be in a position to create more employment create more opportunities for people to develop and actually have a positive impact on Ghana and Africa. That's what you should look at for Kojo Jones in 10 years.
If you weren't doing business, what other profession would you have been involved in?
You know, when I was young, I always wanted to be a soldier.
Yeah?
Yes.
Not music?
No.
No acting?
No acting, no. I always wanted to be a soldier. I just liked the discipline in the military, and that's what I wanted to do. I used to admire the fact that they were...
For me to want to move from building 150 homes to go into a city, it's not because I just want to increase my numbers. It's because I want to build a country. It's because I want to build a nation. I looked at those people, and what were the things that they did? One of the major things that these countries did was that they introduced industrialization, which Africans have been lacking for a very long time. Now, when I say industrialization, I live in a country where I import everything to finish my houses. It takes me 3 months for them to manufacture it. Then after, it takes me another month for them to ship it. Then after it gets here, it takes me 50% of the value that I invested in Europe to get it out and send it to the site before I put it on the building. So even if I say I'm going to build 150 homes, to go through this process, and we know that we have deficits of 45 million homes in Africa, that is going to take us 1,000 years. If we don't start to build our own industrial platforms, the industrial platforms that is going to stop us from having to go all the way to Europe and buy a door and buy a lock and buy this and come back home and fit it, when we can just bring the same people here to do the same thing. In fact, one of the people here, Alessandro, who is my very good friend, and he owns Chateau, and I met him the first time I met him. Yes, we did our business and we spent close to $1 million, but I said to him, Alessandro, this is not what I want to be doing. I don't want to be buying things from you from Europe. I want to bring you to Africa with me and sit on my industrial platform. I want to invest with you so we can supply African countries for these things. They can get it in 8 days. They can get it in 10 days. The reason why Europe is developing so fast is because when you want a door, the next day is at your doorstep. Anything you want, the next day is at your doorstep. So we Africans, we have to wait for 3 months to get a door to our doorstep. And we want to develop our country without facing these issues. We really need to address these issues. We Africans, and I don't blame the government and I don't blame the citizens. I don't blame myself because I don't believe in excuses, but I believe in doing. This needs to be done. We need to convince our partners, our suppliers, our manufacturers who we're dealing with to come to Africa with us. They have to sit on our industrial platforms. We need to find ways to build energy. The rate of energy in Africa is 13%. How are we going to build it? We need it to go to 50%. We need to invest in energy so industrialization can create room for pioneering. Now we're talking about mass housing. I've already done the numbers, and I did it so well that, you know, JLL is one of the people that I work with and other companies. But when I sat behind my own closed doors and decided to do these numbers for affordable housing, you are building a home for someone for 20,000, calling it affordable, that they will never get the money for you.